Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. Mute that. There we go. Okay, here we go. This series was played yesterday. I wasn't up to live casting it, but I am casting it now. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get. I even prepared ahead of time. All right. Draft here for game one. Cake blue, Hickey red. Take a look at the draft here. Alistar. Okay, Twitch Milio, spooky. Zeri, haven't seen Zeri much in Beer League recently. Vigar, okay. Ziggs mid, I assume. Vi, and then Morgana. I guess that's Morgana jungle. Interesting. And then Cho'Gath, and then last pick Ornn for Team Hickey. Okay. I think the Twitch has a potential to go crazy this game because I don't have a good way to get on him. So if the Twitch ends up being big, Cake could be in for a lot of trouble. So, but I guess we'll go ahead and see what happens. Oh, that's not what you're supposed to see. Oh, look at that. Game one is electric, is it? Okay. Brick Television, did you play in the series? Oh, I assume you're Brick. That would be my guess. Is that you are the Milio. Rune check here. Nothing that really... Well, hold on. Conqueror Zeri is interesting. I actually don't know what runes... What rune does Zeri normally take? Lethal Tempo, I think? Okay, that'll be interesting. And Cho'Gath opting for the Grasp instead of the Hail Blades. So won't have the Ultimate Hunter, won't have quite as many ults this game, but will be tankier, so we'll see how it goes. And so I am periodically muting because I have a container here of little pretzel things with Reese's in them. And I assume you guys don't want to hear me munching on those during a cast. So. Duba taking a lot of damage here. Also, that turret looked like it was going to hit Cho, but it didn't. That was weird. Oh, and Straco, I'm going to be careful. Took too many towers from the tower and has to run away. Well, for some reason, I thought today was Saturday, but it's actually Friday, isn't it? Well, probably not the best time for a stream on a Friday, but whatever. Most people, I feel like the majority of people end up watching from the VOD anyway, so it's all good. Is this a legendary Zeri skin? I don't recognize those voice lines. I think this might be a legendary skin. I didn't know she had one. I kind of forget that Zeri exists. I feel like she goes from super annoying everywhere, running people down, 1v5 with Yumi or whatever, and then when she's in meta, and then when she's out of meta, no one plays her. So, except for Kite, apparently. Top lane action up here, and oh, that's gonna be a solo kill here, solo bolo for the Cho'Gath. No, he gets his E up just in time for the auto reset. Solo kill for the Cho. That was the first either junglers really showed in a lane so far this game. Morgana and Vi both pretty happy to just clear. Team Hickey taking advantage of the enemy bot lane backing to go ahead and just take this dragon for free. And Vi does go in and yoink the crab, and that's actually going to be enough to get her level 6, but a rotation there from the Veigar traps her, and she wasn't really close enough to the wall to flash over it, so she just ended up going down to the Veigar ulti. And the Veigar cackle, because that's an automatic every time they added that at some point. Every time you execute an enemy with your ulti on Veigar, it automatically laughs. I think Singed does the same thing with his flip, I believe. Those are the only two instances in the game where you'll have an automatic laugh input, which is just kind of funny to me. The Zillion level? Really? Interesting. I guess that makes sense. I do feel like I hear him laughing whenever that happens, so that makes sense. The level 6 has arrived for the Zeri, and that means the rat is dead. And level 6 for the Alistair can dive no problem. And Straco opting not to use his Can I not click on the champions again? Oh, okay, okay. I don't know what was up before where I couldn't click on the champions. Opting not to really use his ulti to farm. He's holding on to it. I'm just realizing that Team Hickory's ultimates are very orange. They have 3 orange ultimates. with Ornn, Vi, and Vigar, or Ziggs. I'm here. That was actually our draft strategy. Was it? Okay. Oh. And they are going to go ahead and grab the Void Grubs here. And Kate's going to try to contest, but they don't have enough people here, and they're late. But they might be able to get Vi out of here. Oh! Great flash by JWM to flash in front of the Vi Q so she can't escape the ulti. And then a kill there for the Vigar. Milio's here, but I don't know what he's gonna, how much he's going to be able to do. The Ziggs is toast, right? Oh, no, he jukes forward to actually dodge the Vigar Q, and that buys enough time to kill the Vi and kill the Vigar as well. So Joy-Con John, oh my goodness. Joy-Con John with the outplay of the game right there, most likely. Holy cow. I thought for sure he was completely cooked. And just, of course, I did say I would draft. I just wasn't feeling up to it when it was live yesterday, but I said I would do it, so I don't lie usually. Still, though, despite that great play by Ziggs, his team is still way behind here in the early game. 2,500 gold even after that play. Now, Mr. Lidstraco, are you aware that you need to build MR against Ornn because he does percent max HP magic damage? Are you going to build MR against our boy? Sure, his W, but funny stacks. No, I'm not saying you should rush MR. I'm just saying at some point you're going to want to get MR item, or else he does crazy damage to you. Because his W and brittle procs. Oh, he's going to break out here in the river. Numbers advantage here for Team Hickey. And that's going to go ahead and catch out the Vigar, and he's going to go down. Lidstraco doing a little trolling in the top lane, almost getting himself killed. Nice Q there by Vi, able to reach the Morgana and then finish him off thanks to a little bit of help from the Twitch. Team Hickey's go ahead and move in on Dragon number 2. Oh, okay, they do have vision now. Kind of surprised they're not contesting this more aggressively. I feel like they might be able to, but they do not. And they do not have Smite. Or did he not have Smite? Yeah, he didn't have Smite. Okay. That was a little scary then. But in the end, he does pick up the dragon. Vi in a bad spot, probably goes too deep, but still alive for now. Morgana, no ulti, doesn't quite have the burst, but she has enough. Best Twitcher seems that you're on your own, bud. See you later. Ooh, oh! Well, that did a lot of damage, actually. Vi gonna get chased all the way back to her base. Then Stricker doing some more trolling in the top lane. Classic. I respect the thirst for plates, but yeah, I think 4 or 5 tower shots is probably too much. LCS big plate. They're being very sneaky, getting right into close range here. Can he finish off the Twitch? No. I do remember when Negatron Cloak used to be only 720 gold and it was 40 MR. Back in the old days. Whoa, you're the dude from the game! True. We have some real celebrities here in the Beer League. Vi's gonna go ahead and come out, and she's not very happy with what the Zeri has been doing. And neither is the Ziggs, so he's gonna send in a bomb in Minecraft. Well, he's gonna go ahead and get the ulti, get the kill on the Zeri. Triforce coming in for the Vi, going for the solo queue style build. When in pro play, I think they always go Sunder Sky first, but I believe Triforce actually wins quite a bit more. Has more pop-up potential. Now we'll see how it actually does in this game. You're definitely a lot less tanky with the Triforce, but, you know, damage. Tons of damage, even. They're going to get caught out a little bit here. He's going to go down. Oh, misses the wall with the E, so isn't actually able to get into range of Twitch. So he has to back off. Sup, $sign. I don't know what that means, but okay. A lot of people have been bot lane near the dragon, but Cameron really wanted to watch top. Cake moving in on the dragon here. Hickey says not so fast. Vi gets kind of pulled over, separated from her team, and she's going to go down without really doing much of anything. I think you probably just have to give up this dragon now. Yeah, that Alistar. It's hard to play any sort of dive champ into Alistar because that's what happens. And Milio getting a little too close, and now is a little too dead. And Ornn's going to go ahead and ult for fun, I guess. I mean, at this point, you know, Cho's got the 2 MR items. I mean, Ornn literally does no damage to him at this point. When you have 150 armor and this much health, I mean, you know, he's probably just doing that to try to keep him off the tower. I'm assuming that's why he did that, but it's not going to work because, you know, the next wave shows up. And I'm pretty sure you could just walk up and bonk this tower, Mr. Lynch Draco, especially, do you have Demolish? Yeah, you, oh, the Flash ulti to go ahead and finish off the Ornn, and now Twitch is here, but does he have actually have the damage to finish off the Cho'Gath? Cho'Gath very tanky, 300 health left, and yes, he does, not quite that tanky, doesn't have any armor yet. Let's do a stack counter here. For the Vigar, 213 stacks, 20 minutes. That's pretty good. Still no boots. He's opting for the full farm playstyle. Okay, now he's got the boots. Probably should have got those a little bit earlier, but I mean, it hasn't really hurt him, so. And Zeri's actually going to get kind of caught out here and not near any wall that can help her escape. So she's going to go down and feed a shutdown over to the Fart Doctor. And they're going to keep going. Going to rip it on the Morgana. She has to flash out. And yeah, that Vigar does a lot of damage. I'm opting for the more tanky build here of this game, which is probably smart. You know, you got to do a Twitch, you got to do the Vi diving you. You know, potentially Ziggs hitting you, poking you, and hitting you from a ulti. So, definitely think as Vigar, you want to be tankier, so you can survive some burst and then fight back. So, smart build by Mr. Bromstein. Oh, misses the Q. That's tragic. It won't matter. He'll end up going down here, but gonna go. Oh, Vi's going into melee range, and there's that extra damage from Triforce, able to help finish off the kill. Now Twitch and ADCs are both just shooting each other at melee range. The Twitch is gonna come out ahead, thanks to the Milio, buffing him up. Triple kill for the Fart Doctor. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Cho'Gath has continued to do top lane Cho'Gath tank things. Pick up the Alistar as well. Okay, so 4 kills here for the Twitch, and this is what I talked about. Champ select. If this Twitch gets really big, Cake really doesn't have a way to get on him at all. They just have to hope they can outburst him with Vigar and Zeri, but if they can't, it's gonna be tough. Whereas obviously, you know, the other side, we've got Ornn and Vi and long range follow up with Twitch and Zig, so it's not as bad. Like if the Zeri gets fed, yeah, you don't want Zeri to get fed, but you could realistically get on her still. Maybe. Fart Doctor here actually getting baited. Smart play by Tarkmaster. And Kite just having Alistar hang right around the corner waiting for the Twitch to show himself. Twitch players do love trying to sneak up and get solo kills with stealth, but if you can bait him into a play like that, boom, knock him out. Just in time for this dragon too. Collector's a sad item now. It sure is. I remember when Collector used to have like 70 AD and give like 18 lethality back in the day. Interesting, there's an execute on it and a magic damage. Okay. Wait, she didn't rush Q first? Or she didn't max Q first, she max W first? Is that normal? On Zeri? That's very interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's worth it. I mean, the W is pretty spooky. You get hit by that. Maybe it's worth maxing that first. Okay. And Cho'Gath, they've had enough of his crap up in the top lane, so they're going to go 3-man him and take him down. Also, how did I... You? No. Oh, there we go. Q max is too good? You tell me, I've never played Zeri, so I have no idea what the best is. But WE or preference? Okay. What does E do exactly? I know it gives you, like, the AoE, right? Yeah. Introduces the cooldown. Percentage damage, base damage, cooldown, mana cost. I see. Bullying in League of Legends. True. Look at this Cho'Gath. He's enjoying living his life a little too much. Let's go beat him up and take his lunch money. In terms of gold, 3k gold lead here for Cake, but game's still very close. I think, honestly, even with the gold lead, I still think Hickey has the edge just because of the Twitch and the Milio. I'm just a little big guy trying to get a little big munch. True. Going for the Randuins by the looks of it, which is good. I like that. People really undervalue Randuins as an item. I think people should build it way more than they are. You know, obviously crit damage reduction is really good, but the AoE slow on it is, like, it's a big slow. Like, people really undervalue just how much of an impact that slow has. And meanwhile, they're back to bullying the Cho'Gath once again, but I feel like he might be able to kill Vi before he goes down. I assume that's what he's going to go for here, but Vi's actually healing quite a bit with that Thunder Sky. Nope. No. His bot lane tries to rotate to help him up, but it's too late, and they're going to get caught up by the enemy bot lane. W max for Azarius, highest win rate. Okay. I believe you. I have no idea. That's why I asked. I have some opinions where, you know, it's actually based on, like, experience and knowledge, you know, so I'm a little more forceful about it, but here I genuinely don't know. And Veigar, well, his team's kind of getting caught out here. He just keeps pushing down the bot lane, which is probably the correct call. I would agree with that, because you're not going to change the situation by showing up, so you might as well just keep pushing. I'm not a big fan of the lack of urgency from our Team Hickey to get this Baron here. Like, they definitely could have gotten this, but they just, I don't know if they forgot about it, but they just don't take it for some reason. Report Veigar, we're taking my turrets. I mean, if you're not gonna, you're kind of taking a while to get turrets. Like, look at that, you haven't even started on this one. Like, clearly you're you need some help. And Dragon here about to come up. Both teams at 2 apiece. Cho'Gath does have TP. I would like it if he TP'd sooner rather than later. You don't want to wait for your team to get caught before you TP. I don't like this TP angle. I would have much preferred here, but at least he is TPing on time. Very good. Yo, what's good? Sup, Norgrets? The Orin item. Okay, Milio kind of gets caught in one shot there by the Veigar. Veigar up to probably, what, 1,000 AP by now? Almost. And now the fight's going to go out. Orin and Vi going in. And, ooh, takes a lot of damage on the side from the Twitch. And Zeri's going to go down. And Twitch is going to go down here shortly as well, I think. No, that might be enough to get him out because it resets his Q and gives him that speed boost. And he's going to try to go back in, but this is a super tanky Cho'Gath. I don't think he can kill him in a reasonable amount of time. Well, maybe. With Zig's help, maybe he can. Interesting fight. The yeah, carries were the last ones to die, which is a little strange. Oh, and Viger's gonna go ahead and get a catch here on Ziggs, and Ziggs is very dead. Not gonna escape this time, my friend. And indeed, that will be the 1000 AP here for Vigar. I'm really hoping this next item of his is Zazania's so he can survive the Twitch. In the Vi diving him. He does have a large rod, so that's a good sign. Oh, it's gonna be Shadow Flame. Interesting. Going for the more aggressive build. Okay. I mean, you are tanky here with this build, so maybe you don't need Zazania's. Hickory gonna go ahead and Team Hickey, Team Hickory? Is it Team Hickory or Team Hickey? I genuinely don't know. I think it's... Someone in the chat tell me. I've been calling them Hickey this whole time, but is it Team Hickory? Hickory? Okay. But their acronym is Hickey. Okay, I see. I guess I could just call them either one. Team Hickey, Team Hickory. But either way, they do get the dragon here. So we are going to see the maximum... No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, Melio gonna get caught in the baby cage here, but Smart manages to dodge some skill shots while not walking into the wall. So, very good. Team Hacky Sack. Ooh, and then the Vigar cage is gonna go ahead and catch up the Ziggs here. And now Twitch is gonna go in, but Alistair right there, ready to CC him as soon as he comes out of stealth. And Kate's gonna hard win this fight. It should be a free Baron for them now. I'm just trying to come up with as many possibilities of letters that fit with Hickey. No, that's fair. Cho'Gath up to 9 stacks. Actually, that's not that many. Step your game up. 31 minutes. You only have 3 stacks that aren't on minions? Come on. Come on, Lynch Draco. Step your game up. Get your head in the game. Is that High School Musical? High School Musical track? Get your head in the game. I don't remember if that's from that, but that's what I was thinking of. That is from High School Musical? Okay, that's what I thought. I'm a cast one of these days. I mean, you're welcome to start contributing to the beer league whenever you're ready. It's when Troy is debating whether he wants to keep playing basketball for his dad or follow his dreams and sing. Ah, I see. Yes, I don't remember. I don't remember all of the exact details of the movie, but I remember that part. Not a huge fan of sharing a name with the protagonist of that movie, but it's whatever. Ooh, nice flank there by Twitch, and Vigar's going to go down. And Cho'Gath's going to go down as well. Team Cake very split up with their Baron. I feel like I contributed to the viewership when I won last season. I don't know if that counts. And advantage in terms of gold and pressure with Cake, but Team Hickory does have potential Dragon Soul come up in 40 seconds. We'll see if they can stand their ground here at the Dragon and secure it. This game one? Yes, this is game one. Looking like a long one. Yes, I will not tell you how many games total are in the series, because that'll be spoilers. But I will tell you that it is a number that is lower than 4. Okay, Choga's gonna go ahead and TP in to zone off Team Hickey from the Dragon. I would like them to start this now while they have a chance, because Ornn is away. I don't know why Ornn is top right now when it's time for I don't know why Ornn is top right now in this situation when it's potential Dragon Soul, but somehow they actually are managing to win the team fight anyway. Hold on, let me back up here. What happened? They win the team fight 4v5 even though they lose the Dragon? And he's just, I guess Twitch is just doing crazy damage. Okay, I mean, it's kind of what oh my, flashes on top of the Vigar. It gets stunned, but Vigar too scared to turn around and cast another spell. So Twitch is gonna live. How does one steal an objective from a Cho? They didn't. Oh wait, they did? Am I tripping? They really steal that? Am I dumb? I thought he got it. Hold on. Wait, what the heck? Okay, hold on. I'm so confused. Because this says Elder, but this is actually not Elder, right? Okay, yeah, this was the Dragon play I was talking about. And, okay. Sorry, Noobcaster. Yeah, so they're here 4v5, and they get chunked out early, so they start the Dragon. And Vi... Wow, I mean, that thing died from like 1800 HP, so I don't know how he... I don't know how he snuck in there and stole that, but there you go. They steal the Dragon, secure Infernal Soul, and win the fight 4v5. I watched it twice before. I thought Cho got it. I didn't even realize that it got stolen. So... Okay. Well then. Good job to Team Hickory. Still think it's really troll that Duba is top lane during that play, but whatever. I mean, I guess it worked out. I think he ate Vi after. Caitlyn is jealous. Ooh, arcane lore right there. What does the smite go up to now? I think it's 1400, right? Is it 1400 for smite? Yeah. Kind of interesting that they buffed smite damage this season. I wonder why exactly they did that, because it's been 1200 for a long time at max level, but now, or max strength, but now it's 1400. Guess maybe they thought it was a little too easy to out smite junglers without smite. Oh. All I know is that a lot of junglers have been mistiming their smites because they're not used to the new damage amount. Uh-oh. Did the stream stop? Oh, I dropped a few frames. Okay, it's back. Sorry about that. They had issues with items and champs doing too much damage from max range. Jinx Rocket could steal. Yeah, fair enough. The fight's going to break out here. Nice ulti there by Morgana, able to Zanya's after tagging everybody. And now Joy-Con John is going to try his best to get the hell out of here, but I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe he can take someone with him if he plays it well, but or maybe they just let him go. Prioritize Baron instead, actually. I think they're just going to let him go. Gragasol could steal, yeah. And go ahead and secure Aaron here for Cake. We're not dropping frames again, are we? No, we're good. I think we just maybe lagged out for like a couple seconds, but I think we're good. Oh wow, the stream's way behind now. Let me reload it. There we go. Okay. Ooh, Death Bush cheese there by Cake, and they're going to go ahead and get Joy-Con John. But Twitch was far enough away that he's going to be able to turn on his ulti and turn the fight, so they were all busy ambushing Ziggs, and Twitch hit him with the rat-a-tat-tat, or the spray and pray, or whatever you want to call it. They got one carry, but what about second carry? Choke KD, true! It could be a little nicer, though, if he just died a couple times. And yeah, this Twitch is doing crazy damage. Opts for Bork for his lifesteal item, which I actually like. Helps with these HP stacking on the Cho'Gath. And it kind of, you know, he's got all the spread AoE, so makes sense. Actually, 5 crit items here for Twitch. Doesn't get any extra damage for that like Yasuo and Yone do, but you know, sometimes you just got to overcap on crit to get the items you want. I do wonder if it might be better for Vark Doctor to go like a defensive item here instead of an extra crit item, but you know, maybe the Runons is worth it. Teams grouping up here on Elder Dragon here. Born in a tough spot, and now Twitch is going to pop ulti, and he's having to hit the tanks at the moment, but he does pretty good damage even to them. Pi goes in deep, but no real follow-up there for the team, so she just goes down. You've seen my Yone? Was it bad? I don't remember. Good. Twitch gonna pop out of stealth right next to the Morgana and kill her in 3 auto attacks. Nice play to sneak in there and assassinate the enemy jungler. So the Elder will remain on the board for now. Norn's gonna TP in, and okay, this is a wild play. They're going for Elder Dragon, and meanwhile Cake's gonna try to end the game, but Ziggs is going back. He's just not so fast. And if he can kill this wave right here, I think they're fine. So I'd like to see him just pop all of his abilities to kill this wave. Oh no, he doesn't even have to. They just take the inhibs and leave. Okay. I mean, that's probably smart at that point. Yeah, I don't think you can end. Take the inhibs, you give up the Elder. But I don't know if we want to give up an Elder against Twitch. He's already killing you as it is. Wait, Spray and Pray is the new name? I thought Spray and Pray was the old name and they changed it to Rat-a-tat-tat. Did they change it back again? Or is this the new name? Huh.
I'll be right under their noses.
Rat-a-tat-tat is the OG. Okay, so I did not realize that was the original one. I thought Spray and Pray was the original. It is kind of weird when they just randomly change the name of abilities. No longer Assault and Battery for Vi. It is Cease and Desist. And it is no longer Excessive Force. It is Relentless Force. People afraid of the Popo. It's too bad because, yeah, I don't know. I think they changed that around 2020, and when BLL was getting going, I think that's when they changed her ability names. So, you know, who knows if they had to, but it's had to anyway. Baron's coming up here. Should be able to hold them off with the Elder. They're going to go ahead and rip it here, but the Elder is out. So Kate can probably contest this now. Oh, no, Elder is not out. Excuse me. It's got a little bit left. But they are ripping this Baron. Ziggs is going back to the base. Orn gets blinded, not able to do his thing here. And Vi's going to go in, knock up from the on the Twitch, and that keeps him from following up the Vi engage. Very fortuitous knock up there by the Cho'Gath, kept Twitch from opening up on the back line. And now they do get the Baron. Okay. God, this is a long game. Lynch Draco told me it would be a long game, but I did not realize it would be this long. But it can't be that much longer, I feel like. Told you it's electric. True. True. Basically, almost everyone full build by now. Looks like it's just the junglers, basically, who don't have full build. And Ziggs, I guess. No magic pen item on the Ziggs. I guess he doesn't really need one. If he's just trying to kill squishies, but not a lot of help with the tanks, then yeah, 165, 132. Yeah, Twitch is just gonna have to kill those. I mean, I guess this this Phoenix could be going into a Crypt Bloom, I guess. Maybe that's what it's for. Nope, gonna go for the Horizon Focus, okay. Going for the full squishy burst damage. Vigar stack check up to 1,346 AP with the Randuins as well. So doubling up on the extra tankiness. It's smart. No magic pet item on Vigar though. That I don't like. You got to get through this Ornn. Got to get through this Vi. I definitely think you want to. I don't know why I didn't Shadow Flame. Maybe she ever had a Shadow Flame and get Crypt Bloom, but I don't know. Maybe you don't need it. That's a big ass dinosaur. It sure is. How many stacks are you up to, Mr. Lynch Draco? Only 11. I feel like that's low for this far, for almost a 50-minute game, but He's still very big. He is a very large toy dinosaur. All right, come on, let's go. Do we sell Ludens? For who? Will the rat ever get trapped in the cage? It's kind of hard for Viger to get into a position to cage, to get a cage around Twitch. The Elder Dragon coming up again. Cho'Gath, 8.6k HP. Now the ulti is going to come in by Ornn. Nice ulti, hits both the front line, and now Twitch is going to go ahead and pop the ulti. Alistar not quite able to knock him into the team, but does disrupt him a bit. And then the Dragon's going to go down. That's going to go to Elder Dragon to the Twitch, and that will be game. Going on over to Team Hickory, barring something really weird. Shadow got upgraded by Ornn. Feels bad to sell. That is true. But that is true. It doesn't show as upgraded here, but that's probably just a spectator bug. So... Oh, no, over here. This Shadow Flame. Duh. Never mind. Never mind. And yeah, that should be game here, yes. You guys can end here. I don't see it. I mean, I don't think it's completely impossible that Vigar stops this, but I don't think it's very likely either. And no, he will not. So well played to Team Hickory. They managed to come out at the end of this very long and brutal game. And yeah, that'll be it for game one. Very long one. And let me go ahead and get game two started here. Here we go. Okay, check Discord. Yeah, I see that. I just saw the picture. Raising Canes. I could go for some of that. That sounds pretty good. Okay. Let me... Okay, they are switching sides, as they like to do. Okay. Game 2 draft here. Scion first pick for Team Hickey. Okay. They're gonna immediately counterpick it with the set. Smart choice. There my set, and then the Jinx as well. Okay. And Aatrox and Leona. I guess this is an Aatrox jungle then? I guess it could be Scion jungle, but I assume it's Aatrox jungle. Because that's been a thing now. Braum, Zac, Caitlyn, Vex. Vex kind of an interesting blind pick to have in mid lane. Especially against not a particularly mobile team either. I mean, I guess it's good against Zac, I guess, because you can W to keep him from landing on you if you have your fear ready. And then Malzahar final pick for Cake. Interesting choice there as well. I'm not sure who he's supposed to Malzahar ulti. I guess Aatrox. Maybe Vex if she goes in a little too deep. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get into game 2 here. Oh, that's not what I want. Here we go. Can you believe that Eric isn't here watching just because he's currently being a teacher at school? What a jerk. Runes here. Conqueror on Zac, which is interesting. Grasp on set, which was not on purpose, but looks like they'll keep it.
Maybe we should settle down and live happy.
Brick, nice guy Brick offering a remake because Lindstrika took the wrong rune. Ain't no way I'm doing that. You take the wrong rune, I'll be like, sorry, sucker, we're playing. Good luck. I'm here to win, baby. I'm no Mr. Nice Guy for that. And Lindstrika going for the level 1 all-in harass here, which is the right call. Set one of the strongest level 1s in the game, even without Q, which is kind of bullshit, but you know, whatever. Computer issues, was that it? Oh, okay. And no quite solo kill yet. Dupa gonna have to flash. And yeah, that is a really rough matchup for Sion because Set just does way too much HP damage. It'll be okay once he gets some armor, but for now it's pretty rough. This Caitlyn skin always makes me laugh. It's a good skin. I like it, but for some reason her right hip just randomly has like a gap in her uniform for no discernible reason. I just find that amusing. It's for airflow. I see. The quiet excuse, I get you. Aerodynamics when gliding. Oh god. Zach gonna come in here for the first gank, and the game gonna land right on Caitlyn. Now it's gonna go ahead and blow flash. Okay. Leona gonna get stunned here. Will she go down? No, able to get the flash out before the Jinx traps hit, so we'll be first blood going over to the Caitlyn. Meanwhile, Genki in the top side on the set, but he's A-okay. He's gonna walk out.
As expected.
The funny thing about Set is that he has this this regen passive here. And like it doesn't seem like it would be that much, but in practice it actually makes a difference a lot. So that's a sign that it's a well-tuned ability or passive, I guess, because it doesn't seem like it should be relevant, but it is fairly often. I mean, health regen is also an underrated stat in general, so. Oh, hold up. And Zach gonna go ahead and go for the regank. Leona, no W, so she's not as tanky as she normally would be. Braum gonna go ahead and tank. They get just enough damage to take him down. Tark Master barely surviving the tower. Zach will not, but he has passive, so he's okay. Until this Aatrox gets here, then he's less okay. Is he gonna get here in time? No. Braum's gonna get out, and Zach's gonna get out. Cutting it a little closer, but it worked out.
Well, look at you.
And Draco, buddy, ult him away from his tower. What are you doing? Noob set. Tisk, tisk. As you see, now you can slam him to the wall. Oh. Okay, that was a funny interaction. Tries to ult the Scion, gets his ulti off as Set ults him, and so Set goes flying off on his own, which is always kind of amusing to watch when that happens.
As expected.
Mr. Commissioner Siminamas, are you still in the stream chat? I have a question for you about next week. Ooh, very nice gank here by Zach, able to do it right in melee range. And Caitlyn in a really bad spot. She's definitely going to go down here. Uses her barrier, but definitely should not have. Nice gank there by the Zachary. Really giving bot lane the business this game. And say one thing, Winstraco, is that because you win this matchup so hard, I'd like to see you getting boots earlier so that you can't run away from you as easily. You don't have to get like the full tier 2 boots, but at least the regular ones. You definitely don't need like all the combat sets to beat him, and it would be helpful if he couldn't just walk away from you every time. As the value of move speed goes up when you're either a lot stronger or a lot weaker in the lane. It's when it's even, that's when it's really even, that's when you could potentially forego boots for more stats. Zach gonna go ahead and just solo the grubs here. Interesting. He started a Bomby Cinder and now he's going AP. So is he going Bombies into Leandries? Is that the play? If that's so, that's an interesting build. Zach also part of the no boots gang, as is Malzahar. Not a lot of boot purchasers so far. And Malzahar gonna go down there. Nice collapse on mid lane after doing the grubs. Yeah, always got to watch out for that when you're mid. Whenever grubs go down, you got to be ready to be ganked. Well, top lane too, but. Scion has gone the Bomby Cinder first, Unfrost on Fire. You definitely want to go the Chain Vest first, especially in this matchup, because it's percent HP, physical damage. So definitely want the armor first. Hubris Rush for Aatrox, interesting. Okay. Does more meta less season. A lot of pro jugglers go Bombies in a secondary item. Interesting. Okay. It's probably not as necessary this season since the jungle pet's so strong. Yeah, I'm ready for Riot to nerf Hubris. I don't know if it's OP or not, objectively, but I'm seeing way too many Hubrises in my games. I'm not a fan. Some people complain about champs being OP. I complain about items being OP, because you can't ban an item. You just have to deal with it. And if your champion isn't good with the item, well, go fuck yourself. Or runes, too, same thing. I remember. Does anyone here remember League of Thunderlord's Decree? Back when they did the precursor to the rune update, they had kind of like a prototype version. And Thunderlord's Decree was super duper OP on the preseason patch, and they left it that way for a month. So everyone was using Thunderlords because it was just that much better than the alternatives. Bring back Klepto. I miss Kleptomancy. Kleptomancy was fun. Remember when everyone built Black Cleaver? Well, I mean, Black Cleaver was like the only armor pen item back then, right? It was, what, Black Cleaver and Yomu's? I think that was it. Those were the only two lethality items or armor pen. You're always yapping while I get a solo kill. Yeah, whatever. You solo kill a Scion that you're 40 CS up on. Who cares? You still don't have boots, by the way. Going for a gank here in the mid lane. Ooh, not quite able to get the pull off, but it should have the damage to finish off the Mals, and they do. Nice gank by Mr. House. Excuse me, Dr. House. Boots are cringe. The enemy running away from you when you're way stronger than them is cringe. Although admittedly that is somewhat mitigated by Strybreaker. I miss DFG. You and everybody else. But Riot said it's never coming back. It's just not going to happen. Aatrox going to get kind of caught out here counter jungling. And the rest of Team Hickory trying to help, but they should not have. Leona's going to go down as well. All right, pop quiz, Blitz Draco. What boots are we going this game? What tier 2 boots? Once we get them. Nice dive there. Zach able to take enough of the tower, but I think he's going to die to the... yeah, it will indeed die to the tower. I also miss old Graves. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do, although I don't. I never really got that that sentimentality. He's kind of just whatever, but I didn't play him, so. Sork shoes, yeah, there you go. Good thinking. Definitely Sork shoes on set, for sure. Old Graves mid was iconic. Was it? I don't remember that, but that might have been before my time. I like this this Leona skin conceptually. I think it's cool, but I can't take it seriously because of the voice, the fucking Southern Belle voice, like yeehaw and all that other shit. Like it's just, I can't do it. It's too silly. Very nice double ulti there by Leona, and that's gonna force both of them out here. Oh, Caitlyn all gonna come in. Jinx doesn't even try to get in to block it. But I don't know if she could have. It would have been very. I don't know if she could have gotten in range. And then, while that's happening, they get the dragon, but then they get collapsed on by Cake. So they do get the objective, but they do give up 3 of their lives for it. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Set trying real hard to die to tower here. Oh, he ults the Sion away. That's actually really good. And then nice E as he's trying to escape. Very good. You know what? I take it back. You weren't trolling. You knew what you were doing. Dude, don't let him kill the minions. There you go. Unfortunately, not able to quite get first tower. You know, GG bot diff.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Great CS by both the bot laners, by the way. My goodness, 10 CS per minute for both of them. And we do have the Sunfire Cape coming in for the Scion. See how much damage it's done? 428. Not bad. In terms of gold, about 500, no, 800, 700, 600 gold lead here for Team Cake, but so very close.
Pay no attention to the trap.
You know they're going to go ahead, but it's bait for the Zac gank. No, but now that's bait for the Vex gank. And then Aatrox is going to show up as well. And I'm not sure who's baiting who here on this play, but Cake's going to come out ahead with 2 kills. Ooh, I saw that, Bark Doctor. -1. And I see you have gone Sorks, Lynch Draco. That was the correct choice. Good job. And Mouse is going to die here. But now their bot lane is pushing mid by themselves. Able to get away. I have to blow Leona Flash. Gonna go for the 4-man here on the set. He does have flash, but not able to get out of the set queue, so he's gonna get hit, and he will go down here. Kill going over to the Leona somehow. Just missed the old crit animation sound. Yeah, I don't remember it, but what's funny is that was reworked for so long ago now that pretty much like every champion that was a part of that rework has now been in their new version way longer than their old version. Because that was, what, Season 6, I think? They reworked all the... Yeah, pre-Season 6, they reworked all the ADCs, along with reworking the ADC items, so... The old versions of those champs are gone, and have been for a long time. Ooh. Okay. Nice little bit of damage there. Can't really decide how good Hex Optics is or isn't. It's just, the consensus seems to be that it's really good, but I don't know if I'm as sold on as everybody else. Zac's gonna go in, not a lot of follow-up though, so the fight's gonna turn. And Zac's gonna revive the middle of the team. Oh, yep, he will, but he will end up going down, and now Set is here. Gonna go ahead and ult in using the Scion. And then Jinx is going to start getting excited, and that's going to be a one-team fight here for Team K. Quadra kill for the Jinx. Yikes. 10% all damage amp. Yeah, but like, if it were like that good, people would build it late. They don't build it late. They build it first. Like, just based on like what the description of this item, it seems like this should be like an item you buy late game, but people buy it first because it's cheap. So I'm wondering if they need to like, I wonder if they should like up the stats of it to like 65 AD and then raise the cost by like 300 or something. Because I think the biggest reason everyone's rushing it is just because it's the cheapest AD crit item that you can buy. Game 3, Game 3. Yeah, we might. We might indeed have Game 3 because pickaxe, yeah. Yeah, pickaxe definitely one of the best component items in the game, just for the cost and value from it. Easy longsword. I wonder if anyone's ever done like a item components tier list. You know, like which components are the best. You know, which ones the highest value for gold, how likely you are to get it. You know, stuff like that. They make it more expensive. Our roll is cooked for easy builds again. I mean, I think they want people to be going Yuntal, right? Or like, I mean, maybe they could make Collector first good again. That would be my preferred solution. I don't like going Hex Optics on everybody. Just a gold efficiency chart. Well, gold efficiency is a stupid stat anyway, so I don't pay much heed to it. Draco gonna get the tower, but he's gonna get collapsed by 3 people. He tries best to see if he can juke something. And gonna try to tries to ult Sion onto the Caitlyn, but gets bursted before he can. But now the rest of the team's gonna push lanes. Except for Malzahar. Actually, it looks like he might escape. Yeah, he's gonna be okay. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, just based on how this item is described, I feel like this should not be an item that everyone rushes. It just doesn't... Like, this is clearly meant to be like a late game damage scaling item for long range AD carries, not something you rush on every AD carry, but, you know. New items are kind of like that a lot of the time. It takes them a while to figure out exactly how they want it to fit into the game and what kind of stats they want to give. And Aatrox is going to get caught out here. And he's going to die. So rest in peace, Aatrox. Boldly starting to pull away here in favor of Cake. About 4K, 3.5K. I would like them to look for a Baron play here with Lynch Draco TP up. And enemy jungler dead. See if they opt to do that. Bring back Gale Force. Yeah, that's definitely never going to happen. you know, apparently a lot of people hated Mythics. I liked Mythics. I don't know why they were apparently so controversial. I thought they were fun. And they thought they were getting a catch, or Hickory thought they were getting a catch, but in reality they were the ones getting caught. Because they were, they had the numbers advantage on the whole of the map, but not in that specific spot. And Set's going to get here. Is he going to be able to finish off the Caitlyn? He is, with the help of the Malzahar. Malzahar using the ulti on the 10% HP Caitlyn just to finish her off. And Set's doing his best to fight here as much as possible, actually getting a lot of value out of that passive there to kind of regen back up. And then Sion going down as well. So that play started horribly for Hickory, but they recovered. Shouldn't lose Baron now because of it. So good job to them. Interesting. Going for the rapid fire cannon on Caitlyn instead of the collect. Or what do you normally go as the 4th crit item on Caitlyn? It's Hex Optics, Lord Doms, Infinity Edge. I guess Collector, but goes for rapid fire cannon instead. And Jinx with her 100% crit as well. with the Yuntal and the PD. Speaking of items that need to be nerfed, I feel like PD could probably stand to lose at least 5% attack speed, because this is by far the best Zeal item right now, and everyone goes it for a reason. Probably trim it back just a little bit. Although I guess it does have competition now because it has to compete with Fiend Thunderbolts. Yeah, maybe it's just better that it's stronger then. I don't know. Dragon gonna come up here. Sai on top doesn't have TP quite yet.
Red team's turret has been
But
destroyed.
I don't know if Hickory knows that. They're gonna go ahead and start the Dragon here. Both teams kind of hitting it right now, which is just kind of funny to watch. Sion is on his way, and Hickory very scared to actually commit to this, even though they have the numbers advantage. And now Sion's going to ult in from top lane. So Dragon is going to be secured by the Zac, and now Seth's going to go ahead and ult in, and lots of damage coming in. Aatrox just gets CC trend and goes down, but now Zac's going to flash on the back line. CC's him a little bit, and now the carries just keep going forward, getting excited. But big fear coming out by Vex, and that might be enough to turn the fight in favor of Hickory, and it will indeed. Huge fear there on the Jinx. As the second best mid laner in the beer league, how do you feel about everyone building Proto Belt? I don't know about second best, but no, I'm kidding. I think that Proto Belt has been undercosted for a long time, and I have a feeling that Riot's gonna just raise the cost of it by like 100 gold, 150 gold. Because I don't know why it's so cheap. It's like what, 2650? It's just a really cheap item with a good stat profile and a useful active. I don't know why it's been this cheap for this long. So yeah, I'm assuming they'll nerf that as well. If, you know, it's fine if like what, Echo and Fizz and Akali and stuff are building it, but when regular mages are starting to build it, like, it's just no. That's how you can tell an item is OP, is when champions that aren't meant to build that item start building it all the time. What's funny about that dragon fight is that because Jinx was so fast from her passive, the fear actually made her run really far away. So, which is just kind of funny. We got Faker Orianna Proto Belt yesterday. That's gross. And gonna be a kill here for Bromstein on the Sion, and then gonna be able to escape as well. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if people are going Proto Belt Orianna, yeah, it's probably time. It's probably time. Nerf Hubris, nerf Phantom Dancer, nerf Proto Belt. Do change Heck Optics, not necessarily nerf it, but sharpen its identity, I guess. Sounds like everyone building Sunfire back in Season 9. I don't remember what season that was. But yes, I remember there was a time when Sunfire was really, really strong. I miss those days. I like Sunfire as an item. It's just conceptually, or I like it conceptually as an item, I just don't think it's very good. Set doing a great distraction while the rest of Kate goes up and does the Baron. Is Heck Optics not the same as Horizon Focus for AD? Well, you don't rush Horizon Focus for one thing. And they're a little bit different. Because the Horizon Focus has a lot of cooldown reduction on it, which is part of why a lot of the mages that build it like it. And they have to be the full distance away to get any value, whereas with the Hex Optic, it scales with distance. And you don't see Horizon Focus super often anymore. Now that they've made it the long-range version again. It's basically just on, like, artillery mages. No, I like Sunfire. Like, I miss Sunfire and Mundo. Those were good times. Back when you would just rush Sunfire and stand on people and burn them to death. Those were fun, but then they added Heartsteel to the game, and Mundo never looked back. So... Oh, I feel like Riot always, with Hex Optics, I feel like Riot always does this. ADCs just go for the most, like the cheapest AD crit item that they can get. Because just getting your power spike sooner is more helpful, or whatever. It's whatever one's the cheapest. That's what they all gravitate towards. Alright. And Dragon's gonna spawn here. Potential Dragon Soul here for Team Hickory, or not, sorry, for Team Cake, plus Baron as well. I don't know if you can realistically contest this. If you're Team Hickory, you probably just have to let this go. Sion's gonna ult in, not gonna land the knockup on anybody. Sion's gonna ult in, it's zoning Caitlyn out of the fight, and yeah, I don't think they have any chance of winning this team fight. And they don't. Jinx is excited. She just can't hide it, and we're gonna go ahead and run down the enemy ADC. And yeah, that's going to be a team wipe here, and that's probably going to be GG here as well. Yeah, it's definitely going to be GG. Are you old enough to remember Sunfires on 5 Sunfires on Evelynn? No, I did not play League back then. I started playing League right when Yasuo came out, so anything before that is just lore to me. And yeah, game 2 going on over to Cake, so we will have a three gamer for this series. Okay. And let me go ahead and get set up on that. I know they switch sides again, right? Yes. All right. We are on to the draft 4, game number 3. Teams have switched sides. It will be Cake first picking Mel. It's not a surprise there. Mel, very high priority pick in Beer League. It's going to go with Sivir Lulu for Team Hickory. I like that. And then Kaisa Nautilus. Okay. Udyr coming in for Hickory. Then Lissandra. Garen, blind pick for Cake. Garen, definitely one of the better blind pick top laners out there, because even his you know, he's just lots of sustain and tankiness, so even his bad matchups are not that bad. And then Nico, final pick for Cake. Interesting. This is going to be the Nico mid lane, or Nico jungle. I mean, it must be, right? Who else would be the jungler for Cake? I guess it could be Nautilus jungle and Nico support. That might be interesting. I guess we'll find out once we get into the game. And then Rumble last pick for Team Hickey. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get into game 3. So it will be the Nico jungle, which is interesting. I don't know how good that is. I guess you could do some really creative, clever. Hold on, someone's inviting me. Is it someone watching the stream? Oh, hold up. Hold on. Spoiler blocker. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, when you're spectating games that are over, it doesn't show you as spectating in the client. It looks like you're just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, Nico Jungle. That's interesting. I guess you could get you can do some really creative ganks with Nico Jungle because you can disguise as minions and stuff. But so you got to keep on your toes and count minions if you are Team Hickory here. And of course, Pengu Garen in the top lane, respectable. I feel like this is the only Garen skin I've seen this entire patch, even though you could pick the other ones. It's just the League community has collectively decided that this is the only Garen skin for this patch, which I appreciate, because it is the best skin that Riot has ever made. Spinning to win. Yeah, that early game Garen damage is actually pretty high now. You can bully a lot of matchups that you couldn't before. You want to run some games when I get home? Perhaps. Perhaps I could be talked into playing some League today. Lynch Draco going to go for the all-in, gets the ignite, and then will that be enough for the kill? It will. First blood going on over to the Pengu. Tesla autopilot for the win. Do you actually have a car with autopilot, Jay? Is that a thing? That's pretty slick. And then early all in here by Mel. Joy-Con John kind of using E to go forward against Mel, which was not a good idea. It takes a ton of damage. Yes, I'm driving home right now, but does it drive for you? Is it like an auto driving car or self-driving car? I hope it is, because considering that you're typing in Twitch chat right now. Ugh. He's only typing at red lights, officer. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully he gets another one soon. How are the beers? Oh. You tell me. I will say it's a little sad that this Garen skin gets put back in the vault after this patch. But I get it. It's a smart call, because if this skin was available all the time, they would never sell another Garen skin. You're watching any other games after this one? I'm not planning to. You know, the stream's already been going for an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half. It'll easily be over 2 hours by the time this series is over. So yeah, I don't like casting for longer than that, if I can help it. Big all-in coming out here in the bot lane, but it looks like... See, can he finish off the Nautilus? No, I don't think so. Nautilus might have been able to pull her into tower there, actually. It would have been close. It was a joke about how you spend time, how to spend time while your car is driving you home. I see. Gotcha. No, sorry, I'm not that smart. Good job. And another solo kill here for Lynch Draco in the top lane. Lynch Draco smart, going for the double longsword first buy. I know Berserker Greaves was the meta build, early build for Garen for a long time. But they've nerfed Berserker Greaves a lot, and they've buffed Garen's AD ratio a lot, so I think going AD early is a lot better. And yeah, Mel gonna go ahead and execute the Lysandra there. Lysandra getting a little too freaky in the mid lane, and gonna be another solo kill going for the Mel. Rumble from behind, GG. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. in theory, this is Rumble's supposed to counter Garen, but I think Garen might do enough damage early now that it's actually not that bad. He did. Okay, never mind. I was complimenting you about buying the right things, and then you buy a fucking Tiamat. Bruh, why do you have this? You're paying 500 gold for wave clear that you don't need. Buy everything else first. Noob Garen. Plus, you can't freeze the wave as well with that. Tisk tisk. But it's more wave clear. You don't need more wave clear. In fact, you don't want more wave clear because it denies you. It makes it harder to deny him CS. Plus, you could have a phage right now, so you can kill him some more. I mean, maybe, you probably don't need it realistically, but you know, in theory. Proxy? Why would you proxy? You're winning. Just kill him. I mean, like, you can 100% dive here as soon as your E's back up. Why are you backing up? Hey! Why are you leaving? Why? I'm mad at you. That's 1,000% a tower dive situation. I guess if you kill the Udyr, it's fine. I'll forgive you if you kill the Udyr. Nope, not forgiven. Report top lane. Doesn't dive on Garen with ult and the eye up. Probably didn't even need Ignite, to be honest. He was so low. Rumble also going to come in. It's actually going to miss. Cake Top is a little cooked game 3, needing to wake up 4 hours later. That's fair. Might be a little sleepy, a little tired. Can't think fully think straight. I get that. I get you. Another great early game here. 14k, got 2k already. Leads in basically all 3 lanes. Well, not so much in bot, but or jungle, but mid and top big leads already. So, and that'll be another kill for Garen. Probably didn't even need to ignite there, but you know, it's a 3-minute cooldown. Might as well use it. Get him, Mel. Fuck him up. Nope. I am an impartial caster. I'm not, but in theory I could be. Oh, we're gonna come in with a gank here. Gonna pop the ulti. It manages to get the auto, buffer all the auto before getting Lissandra ulted, so it goes ahead and executes the Lissandra. So well played there by Mel to get a kill out of this situation. Gonna try to do grubs here, but Garen and Nico are here, and they do not appreciate this attempted grub take. And that will be Rumble going down once again, 0-4, and another kill to the Garen. Garen 5-0 at 9 minutes. So tough for top lane. Team Hickory, let's say, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Goodness. Gonna need to get up and stretch or something after this game. Oh. Garen doing the classic sit in the bush technique, and that will be another kill for Garen. Oh boy. Tough day to be Duba. The last 2 games have not been very fun for him. Between getting punched by the set and now getting repeatedly farmed by the Garen. Tough. Garen gonna go. Oh, okay. Grumble able to safely reach his tower, so won't die yet. Yeah, just in the top lane, already a 3K gold lead. It's tough. All in, going in on the Lulu. And now Nico's here, not quite able to get into range. Garen doing a little roam mid during his free time, chasing Lysandra. Nothing's really going to come of it, I think. I like this roam because he can just TP back top lane because he has his quest TP already. Udyr actually doing a lot of damage here, though. He's got full Leandries. Interesting flash there by Garen. Very interesting. And Lysandra's going to go down without ulting. Did not anticipate the burst. Oh, no, ult wasn't up yet. Okay. And Dragon will be secured here by Team Cake. And Garen runs off. And Nico, successful juke? No. Shutdown going over to the Sivir. Big zone. True. All right, what boots are you going? Lich Drago, good. Merc Shards, very good. That is the correct choice in this game. Can't be getting polymorphed and Lysandra stunned and Udyr stunned all game when you're fed. Good. I mean, Tenacity has a stat that has higher value the stronger you are for obvious reasons. Because, you know, you're a bit more of a target for CC and you can live longer and more of a threat. So, and you're 6-0. Definitely go about the, forgot about the, or definitely got the Merc Treads. Forgot about the Sorks. There were, back when Garen's ult used to be magic damage still, there were unironically some Garens that built Sork shoes just to make the ulti do more damage. I love how they did like a mini rework for Garen where they're like the whole villain mechanic. And if they're the villain, you get the true damage ult, and then they're like, you know what, fuck it, you can just have the true damage all the time. Good luck, everybody else. Have fun with that. It's not quite as much damage as the villain version was, but it's pretty close. And it still looks like plenty of damage to me. Damn, look at the value from this rune. 157 extra damage. Oh my goodness. Busted ass rune right here. Whew. Probably ulted like what, like 7 or 8 times? Getting an extra 20 damage per ulti. Whew! How does he do it? If you can't tell from my sarcasm, I think Axiom Arcadis is terrible. Anyway, right breaking out here in the bot lane. Ult haste. You want ult haste? Take Ultimate Hunter, you goofball. And fight breaking out here. Kai'Sa's gonna go down, but so is Sivir. Yeah, ult haste. Yeah, look how much extra ults you've gotten. 27 seconds. Wow. That's like 3 or 4 seconds earlier on every ult. That's crazy, dude. That's the equivalent of what, like 2 ultimate haste? 3 ultimate haste? Yeah, I think Arcanist is just trash. I think it's bad. You know, and unfortunately for the viewers, when the games are a little decided, these streams tend to morph from being a beer league stream to a Slammer Jack rant stream. That's bonus damage and true damage, by the way. I mean, you're getting more value just from, I don't know, like it's still not good. I think there's been maybe one scenario where that made a difference so far this game. I just think it's really bad. I think Exum Arcanist is just a trash rune. It's bait. Very nice engage, stealth engage here by Nico. The flash proto belt here, able to get on both of them. Okay, and that should be enough to secure the turret here as well. Maybe not. They got a long way to go. Garen lying in wait, waiting for Udyr, but Udyr's going in the other direction. And Lysandra. Oh, does the flash. But gonna go there and steal his mid laner's kill. Well done. Bromstein worked hard for that kill. He had it all planned out. Flash auto to get the ulti and then use the ulti to secure the kill, but you were like, nah, bro, I got you. Nah, bro, I got you. Justice Demacia, indeed. I'm not a huge fan of kind of just using W just to use it. I would hold on to, with how strong you are, I would use that, hold on to it in case you get ganked or something. And maybe escape and not give up your massive shutdown. But yeah. And this is going to be a dead Lysandra now. I mean, there you go. Now she gets the ulti kill. Fair enough. It was all planned out. Lysandra having a really rough one this game for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and TP in here, but you're still on number even with the TP. Just gonna go ahead and land on Lulu. Rumble is gonna come in. Not the best Rumble ulti, but I don't know how much it matters. Double kill for Mel. And Sivir's gonna go ahead and get ulted by Garen. Face the Justice, and Udyr's gonna have to bail. Yeah, Kate kind of running away with this game by the looks of it. 6k gold lead. Target number 2. Tengu Garen. Cannot outrun me. The storm rages through me. Coming in for a little Gankarino on the Rumble because he hasn't suffered enough. Well, they're going to get a gank on Amel on the other side, but she's actually able to turn it and take down Lysandra before going down, so 1 for 1. They actually kill. Okay, they got picked up a couple shutdowns here. That might be something. And then Kai'Sa's gonna go ahead and walk into the 2 of them, but now Garen's here. Okay, kills Lulu. Not able to get Sivir though. Justice Demacia, indeed. Justice Demacia. god, doesn't even need the ulti to one shot to kill Lysander anymore. It's tough. Yep, that Mel burst is pretty crazy. Once you get going. Ninetales. Yeah, it's looking pretty fun. You can reflect polymorph, by the way, it is a projectile. Lulu doesn't ulti herself, so she's gonna go down. You're gonna go down here, I think. Do they have the damage to finish him off? Nope, not quite. Not quite. Lysander, however, gonna blow flash. And at this point, I don't really know what you do here if you're your Team Hickory. I don't think you scale better. Sivir is basically maybe you stall out long enough and hope for the Sivir 1v9, but with Lulu, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Does Dusk and Dawn and Rageblade together give you enough to get the W evolved for Kai'Sa? Is that enough AP? I actually don't remember offhand how much AP Dusk and Dawn has. I think you need, what, 70? You need 100 AP? There's 30 from Rageblade. Is there 70 on Dusk and Dawn? I have no idea. It does? Okay. Well, that makes sense then. Fair enough. Probably is. If you're going to go one AP item to get it, it's probably better than just going Nashers. Because that's where people used to go. Oh, big, huge Nico ulti there on 3 members. But the tower is actually providing a decent amount of value here for Hickory, so they don't all get completely wiped. What's up, Kite? Welcome to the stream. You would indeed be the one to know. Yeah, so you get 100, okay. All right, Garen, pop quiz. What's your next item here? That's to replace Nashers in a lot of builds unless you really want to leap into AP. No, it makes sense. It's probably not worth building Nashers unless you're going to actually go an AP build. Nice job killing the Lulu there. And it gives exactly 70 AP, so there you go. I wonder if that was on purpose by Riot, giving it exactly 70 AP so that it activates Kai'Sa's thing. I wonder if that was deliberate. You know, they're down 6K. which is a lot. Like almost all, but less than you would think, considering what the game looks like right now. You know, if you're down 27-9, you'd probably assume you're down more than 6K. But I guess Udyr's making up a lot of it because he's been farming like a madman this entire game, 10 CS per minute. He's just doing what he can to try to get big. And Sivir as well, just farming up, trying to scale as quickly as possible. And to the credit of Rumble and Lissandra, they had a really hard time during lane. But now that lane has ended, they've stopped dying they're not dying nearly as often. That's what I want to say. Which is good. They're kind of keeping the game within striking distance. Speaking of striking distance, they are in striking distance of the Baron here. Rumble's going to go ahead and TP in. I like this contest here by Hickory. If we can get a good Rumble ulti like right on this line here, you can win this fight 100%. Let's see it. Very good Rumble ulti, but huge Nico ulti, and now the fight's going to break out. And yeah, I think as good as the... no, wait, actually, hold on. Hold on. Am I blind and dumb? Hold on a second. I thought that fight was going completely differently. All right, let me see that again. Classic rewind to Ryjack. Okay. Now they're contesting. Nautilus ult goes in on Udyr. I'm not quite sure why. Very nice. Nico ult hits 3 people, but the follow-up burst is not there. Kai'Sa goes in, but gets 1v1 by the Sivir. And Mel's over here running away. Is going to be able to execute the enemy jungle or the Udyr. So no jungler here. So it's probably going to be a wash in terms of the Baron. Both just going to reset. Brel going to go ahead and look here. And tough one there for Rumble. But yeah, that's good on them in that fight. They closed the gap quite a bit and they prevented Baron. So good job. Well done to Team Hickory. And 4 items on Sivir. She's arrived. By right-clicking minions, she's big now. So, you know, maybe they can win. Garen is starting to fall off a bit in terms of like hard carry potential. Obviously he's still really strong, but he's not gonna like 1v5 your team anymore compared to how it was, 10 minutes ago, where he was just doing whatever the hell he wanted the whole time. Dragon coming up here, soul point here for Cake. And it looks like they're going to try to contest. I don't know if they can, but they're going to try. And they're going to need another great Rumble ulti to really have any chance of contesting this. And Mel's going to get a nice double root there to 1 billion damage, but she gets Lissandra ulted, not able to get the Mel ulti off, so now the fight's going to break out, but Mel not able to get the execute, and then the fight's going to continue. Garen in the middle, stuck in the middle with you, and he's actually going to go down here, and somehow Team Hickory manages to win another fight from behind. Great turnaround on the Mel there. It looked like that was a disaster, but they actually managed to one-shot her before she could get her ulti off. So there you go. Dragon Soul prevented for Team Hickory. Okay, I mean they're fighting back. They're not giving up. They won't give in. Other song lyrics that I can't think of at the moment. But think of something inspirational and defiant, something like that. And yeah, gold lead only about 1,500 now in favor of Cake, so that's basically nothing at this point in the game. I would really like to see Merc Treads for Lissandra this game. I think the extra burst from Sorks is nice, but they have enough CC that having the tenacity would probably be very helpful, plus the burst protection as well. But that's kind of a hindsight thing. Garen going to go ahead and split bot with TP available. Garen's gonna find Udyr in the jungle here, but Udyr's actually really tanky. He just shrugs it off. He's like, yeah, whatever, get out of my jungle. And he's got 4 items. He's as fed as the Garen is. In terms of gold and EXP. Actually, he's more fed than the Garen. He's higher level and more CS and more gold. So, okay. Udyr up very large. Very big Udyr. This is like the old, like, farm deer Trick 2G style Udyr where you just turbo farm the entire game. I mean, it's working. They need him to be big just to be able to fight these team fights. Cake moving in on the Baron once again, calling in the Garen TP, and they're going to start it. And this is a good call. Hickory not in position to contest this. I don't think they're going to be able to. They're not going to, by the time they get there, it's going to be too late. So great call by Cake to just rip the Baron there while the enemy team was on reset. Okay, there you go. Good job. And yes, it was the item I was thinking of for you, Mr. Garen, was Force of Nature, so good job. Well done. I'm glad you figured that out. Oh, I'm shocked he didn't just ult him there. He could have. He was definitely close enough, I think. Yeah, I'm shocked he didn't just ult the mill there. Maybe he couldn't see him over on the corner. I know vision gets a little weird sometimes when bushes are involved. Bushes and corners. Garen gonna go ahead and keep pushing. I could have sworn he TP'd to that Baron play, but he still has TP, so I'm very confused by that. Or does it just always show there, even if he doesn't have it? Is that a UI thing? Does it always show as active, even if he doesn't have it available? I have no idea. It also says that the teleport takes 8 seconds, but it doesn't. It takes 4, just like a regular TP. They still haven't fixed that. 4 months into the season. Garen going for the solo kill here. Nice W to get through the Lissandra ulti immediately, and then get the kill and keep pressuring. Udyr gonna get caught out here. He's very tanky, but no, he's gonna keep going. Now he's gonna try to turn around, but Sivir has to bail, and that means that Udyr's gonna die, and then Kai'Sa ends up cleaning up the Sivir as well. Anyway. And this should be Dragon Soul going on over here to Cake. This is a tough one if you're Hickory, because they fought hard and valiantly, and they made such a great comeback effort, and then just little small mistakes getting caught out here, missing a ability there, and really not looking good again for them. So it's tough. Those are the toughest losses, is when you fall behind big and then you fight all the way back and then you still just lose. Those are the worst, because their games take forever and they give you hope and then they pull it away from you. There's a reason that meme exists. nice catch here on, wait, hold on, wait. Wait, that's totally wrong. What happened? Got Nico disguised as a minion here. And goes in, but doesn't have the burst to actually make that happen. So just dies to the Sivir retaliation. Probably should have popped that Zanya's. And now the fight's going to break out, and Sivir trying her best to survive, and she will. Okay. Sivir's still going. Yeah. Yeah, Nico needed to make sure to get Zanya's off before going down, but did not, unfortunately. Garen's going to go ahead and find the two of them here, lazy backing in mid, and that's going to be a double kill for Garen. Oh no, that is a back-breaking play for Team Hickory because of a lazy recall. That's tough. They might be able to end the game off that, actually. That is tough. And Garen still has ulti, I believe. Yeah, he does, so he could definitely turn this. Especially if the Mel comes over and helps. I mean, he's fine. He's a tanky boy. That force of nature makes him very durable against that enemy team. They don't really have Magic Pen, so, I mean, they have this a little bit, but he's still very, very tanky. I mean, you saw it. He was tanking them forever. Okay, so in the end, the two picks didn't really matter that much, so. Still rough to die to Garen, but, you know. Another Nico engaged here. It's going to go ahead and manage to catch out Lulu. Lulu having to ult herself, and now Kai'Sa's going to dive the Lulu, go back in. Ooh, very nice job by Team Hickory to dodge the Nico ulti, but probably should have dodged that Mel Q too, because Sivir's going to go down. Basically gets killed from half health by one Mel Q. Now Kai'Sa's still on the back, doing damage, and that's going to be everybody down. Lynch Draco's saying, good job, team. I guess he did kill Udyr over here, so he did do something. And yeah, that'll be it. The dam finally breaks, and that's going to be a 2-1 victory here for Team Cake. Yeah, fun series. All three games could have gone either way. So, yeah, well played to Cake. Tough one for Hickory, but, you know, sometimes you lose. That's just how it is. And, yeah, that's going to be it for me today in terms of casting. Are there any games being played today? Today's Friday. There is Jat versus Driftless Skill Shot. Match of the week. So they're going to cast that on Sunday, I guess. And then, is there anything else on Friday? Yes, there is. CR versus Tits on Friday at 7:30 Central. So there you go. We'll see if somebody ends up picking that up. But yeah, good job, everybody. Good. I don't know why I said that. I'm fucking tired. I need to go stretch out and refill my water and go to the bathroom. But yeah, that'll be it for the stream for me. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.